Hey guys, this is Armedfro here again, and I got another battle. This is versus Gleam. To be honest, I have never beaten him under normal circumstances, and this is during my stream. I'm trying to stream at least once a week now, just to get more battles for my video, for my channel. But Gleam is a very, very, very good battler, and he's probably one of the best battlers I've ever played. So he's going to lead off with his Rotom Wash. I'm going to lead off with my Mamoswine just because I want to get the Stealth Rocks up against his whole team. I know his team doesn't really like Stealth Rocks that much, that's why I needed to get it up first place. So I'm going to go for the Stealth Rock. She's going to go for the Hydro Pump. My Mamoswine is not going to like that because I'm ground type, but I what do I mean luckily? I live with the Focus Sash because if it was going to OHKO me, I live with 1 HP instead. I'm going to switch out of here just because I know he doesn't have Stealth Rocks, unless his Mamoswine has Stealth Rocks himself, and I'm going to switch to my Rotom Wash. But he actually predicts that and switches into Gourgeist, which is a perfect switch for him. But right here, he's going to predict my switch into maybe Mamoswine or something like that, and I'm going to predict him to do that. And I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here. Will-O-Wisp because this Gourgeist has really powerful grass attacks, physical attacks, and my Rotom Wash is not going to like that. So at the chance right now, my worst situation is he Seed Bombs me, so I have to get the burn on this guy as fast as I can. If it missed, my Rotom Wash is screwed, but you know what, I had to take that risk to cripple this Gourgeist very heavily. So here, I am going to Volt Switch. I really do not want anyone on my team else to get burned, because residual damage will be a pain in the ass later on in the late game. So right here, I'm going to Volt Switch into Mamoswine pretty much as death fodder, just because I really do not want anyone else to be burned if he does go for the Lewis predicting my switch, or predicting my Volt Switch, which he did. So I'm going to go with my Mamoswine pretty much as death fodder, thinking maybe his Mamoswine does have Stealth Rocks. And so this is the perfect time to just get a free switch into something else that can actually hurt this guy really heavily. So here, my Mamoswine dies because of burn, and so now I'm going to switch into my Scarfed Genesect. The Scarfed Genesect should scare this guy out, and so I get a free switch into whatever a counter that he switches into. Plus, I get the special attack boost, so Ice Beam should be able to kill this Gourgeist. But I go for the U-turn. He actually predicts it very nicely, and so now I'm thinking best switch for me right now is probably my my Rotom Wash. Because even Seed Bomb is not going to do too much, and he actually goes for the Pain Split, predicting Ice Beam or something like that, and, well, he doesn't get much from my Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash has really bad HP, so Pain Split is not going to give him much HP, so here, I can easily go for the Volt Switch again, hurting him, and his leftovers is completely worthless because of the burn. So here I'm going to Volt Switch out, and I'm going to predict him to go for the Seed Bomb, predicting me to stay in. So I'm going to go into my Latios. I can take the Seed Bomb very nicely. Worst situation is he probably Shadow Sneaks or something, but I don't really know why he would. So he goes for the Seed Bomb with the burn and the resist. It's not going to do jack shit. So considering how much HP he has left and considering the rest of his Pokemon, Surf is the best bet. I'm a Life Orbed Latios, which means I can switch up my moves, but I predict to switch into Klefki, which is what he does. I don't have Hidden Power Fire because, Pokebank isn't out yet, so I can't get a perfect Latios. I do have a perfect Latios 6 IV, but not in terms of IVs for Hidden Power Fire. So he's going to do about 60% to this Klefki after Stealth Rocks, and I know he's going to Light Screen, but I really have to stay in just in case he either goes for a T-Wave or something like that. So he goes for Light Screen. Surf is not going to kill him because of that, because it cuts my special attack in half, which really sucks, and it doesn't kill this Klefki. Klefki is just annoying at this point, but he doesn't have Stealth Rocks. I can easily switch into something. I can easily switch in later on in the game, so I really have to switch out of here, and I'm going to go into my Rotom Wash, considering either he's going to go for Swagger or T-Wave, which he does go for the T-Wave, which is a status move. I'm already burned, so I don't really give one shit. So right here, I take this chance, thinking from this guy, he has Light Screen up anyways, so I'm just going to go for the rest. He doesn't really have any recovery moves, but he goes for the Swagger. He's trying to piss off my Rotom Wash, and as you can see here, my Rotom Wash does not give one flying fuck about confusion. He just rests up and does not care. My Rotom Wash is not confused by anything. People want to show their swagger to him. He does not care. So he's going to get rested up. Burn is going to be completely healed. I thought Confusion was going to be healed too, which it doesn't, which is weird. But you know what? Whatever. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here. Thinking, oh, and I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here to get residual damage on this Klefki, so even his recovery, which is his leftovers, is completely null and void. He goes with the Foul Play, with the Burn, not going to do anything to my Rotom Wash. So here, I decide, you know what, I might as well just try to hit this guy as hard as I can, and I'm going to go for that Hydro Pump. So what he's going to do is, I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here, as he switches into his Gourgeist. With the Stealth Rocks and the Burn, is not really going to be much of a threat. He's pretty much using it as death fodder. I'm going to Volt Switch out of here. It's not going to kill because, you know, Light Screen and Gourgeist resists my Volt Switch, and I'm going to switch into my Genesect just so I could get the Scarfed U-turn. Worst situation, he goes for Shadow Sneak, does like, what, 2 damage to me because I'm a freaking Genesect. And so here, the leftovers is going to save him from the burn death, but you know what? I can actually go for the U-turn and just completely demolish him. He actually does go for the Shadow Sneak, shows that he does have it. I don't know why he didn't use it on my Latios, maybe predicting me a switch or something, or not being able to do much damage. But he's going to go, I'm going to go U-turn, kill this annoying Gourgeist. And so now I'm actually going to switch into my, I'm pretty sure I switched into my Omni Slash here, which is my my Rotom Wash, which is it was full HP, and he goes into his Rotom Wash, which takes Stealth Rock damage. So we're pretty much at full HP. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, misses. I go for the Volt Switch. It doesn't really matter in the long run all that much, but the Volt Switch is going to do a decent amount of damage, and so now I am going to go into my Genesect. Genesect is going to get an attack boost from this Rotom Wash, from the download. And so U-turn, I've done the calcs, does about 60% to the Rotom, if just HP and special defense. So he's going to switch into his Mamoswine. I'm not really afraid of this Mamoswine at all things considered. So I'm going to go for the U-turn. This seems like the perfect situation right now to go into my Aegislash. Why switch into Aegislash on a ground type? I have Air Balloon. I've seen a lot of people miss the Air Balloon and try to go for Earthquake on me, and I laugh at their face. But he goes for the Stealth Rocks, knowing that he can't really do anything to my Aegislash. As I just go for the Shadow Ball. Maybe he was predicting me to go for the King Shield to see what he would do. But I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball right off the bat, predicting his switch. But that's going to completely demolish it. So that is the dead Mamoswine. But he has the Stealth Rocks up, which is decent. So here he's going to go into his Klefki. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball. He might T-Wave me. That's the worst thing he could do. But he goes for the Swagger. He goes for the Swagger on the Aegislash. This Klefki's just annoying as hell. So here, I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball. But I hit myself in Confusion. I hit myself in Confusion does 65% to me, just based off Confusion, because I'm in Blade form. If I was in Shield form, probably would have done a lot less, but that sucks. So here, I'm actually going to switch the hell out of here. I don't want to get hit by Confusion again, and all I have to do is just kill this Klefki. And I'm going to switch to my Rotom Wash, because he doesn't really give a fuck about Confusion. He really doesn't. So he's going to go for Light Screen here, just to protect the rest of his team, because this Klefki is pretty much losing health every turn, and so he's just on Bio Time. So here, I decide, you know what? I really need to kill this Klefki now, so I have to go for the Hydro Pump. He goes for the Swagger, trying to confuse my Rotom Wash, but my Rotom Wash doesn't get confused. No, not from a frickin' Swagger. So here, I'm just gonna go straight for the Hydro Pump. I really need to kill this Klefki. Like, really, why Hydro Pump? I'm gonna go for the Vulture. I need to kill this Klefki, and I need to get the free switch, and luckily, it kills after burn. So here, I'm actually gonna go with the Genesect just to get the, probably the defense boost. I mean the attack boost, because he has more special defensive. So let's see here, we get the special attack boost. And that makes sense, because he's more defensive and he has Light Screen to cover all his bases. Then Gleam's smart. So here he's gonna die by burn, which is that annoying Klefki is out of the way, which is really good. So here he's actually going into his Thwomp, which is his forget his freaking name, but the rock and water guy with Shell Smash. I know the Shell Smash is coming my way, so I have to go for the T-Bolt. It lives with good amount of HP, which really sucks. But considering that he might, I really don't want to risk being the really stupid guy and just staying in and trying to outspeed him because the Shell Smash doubles his speed. I'm going to go into Iggy Slash as death fodder. Worst thing he could do is maybe kill my Iggy Slash, but he's going to go for the Stone Edge. Sadly, it does kill me because of +2 defense, +2 attack boost. So here I need to get a priority user out, which is luckily my Mega Lucario. Mega Lucario always saves the day. So I'm going to go into my Skywalker. Luke Skywalker. It's a really bad joke. So I'm going to go into my Mega Lucario. Just going to bullet punch this guy away. I was thinking maybe, I didn't really know if this guy knew Aqua Jet. I really did not know, but luckily he didn't. So now it's going to die to a bullet punch as life screen wears off, and now he's going to go into his Rotom Wash. Here, I'm pretty sure a close combat's going to kill this guy, so I just go straight for it. The close combat demolishes this Rotom Wash, and so that's another. The crit did not matter at all. So that is a dead Rotom Wash, and I think that's it, actually. No, he goes into Greninja. I don't know why he didn't send out Greninja in the first place, maybe to get the special defense boost. So I'm just going to stay in. Hydro Pump misses. Even if Hydro Pump didn't miss, I would have gone for the Genesect, go for the T-Bolt, and kill this Greninja. So that's actually going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys like this video. Like my Facebook and like this channel if you like this video. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay classy, guys.